Good morning, Lake.Church guys. This is Brad McPherson, and I'm going to take you through the photogrammetry and AirMac shot that we did, or set of shots that we did yesterday on the Lake.Church property and the adjacent lands, approximately 100-acre tract. So you guys can now see the tools that are available to you for the purpose of planning. Rocky had asked for if we had any high altitude stills, and we didn't. And as I mentioned to you guys yesterday in the email, we couldn't speak about AirMac Aerial Imaging at that point. We had a non-disclosure agreement with a person who was ultimately going to join our team and has now. But so we were prevented from being able to discuss the capabilities that we'd already purchased, but really couldn't use. So this is some of that right now. So you can see what we have, and I'm going to take you through a couple of the options. What we're looking here is a standard Google shot. That here's your Lake.Church area, and the area to this would be the Tech Summit Casino Chickasaw property, and of course the Lake.Church proper space here. So what you have in Google now is a pretty terrible resolution, a very dated picture of our building and the campus, the space around it when we were under construction. So what we'll have with this new technology or our new shots is everything is to scale and measurable, quantifiable, and you'll have an image that lays over the top of the existing image. We've already seen this together in Google, so that you can now get a correct and very high resolution. This viewer will only let me go down so far. I could go much closer if I wanted to, but this will allow us to go all through the property. And we did, I think I mentioned in the earlier, but we did capture the entire 100-acre plot all the way from our space, but also up to Highway 70 and crossing it slightly. So I know there's some thought about where exactly we would put I think Jeffrey and Rocky and Bobby have already discussed where we would locate the sign, but this puts it in completely clear perspective and actually allows, using another one of the engines that's part of this, allows us to look at it in 3D. I'll show you that in a minute. But anyway, among the many features that we have here is our ability to draw a polygon, measure content, measure volumes. So you see how much is there. Go no. Do we want to measure the actual volumes? Yes. So we have things like this. We also have, we can measure straight line distances. Let's shut that off. So straight line distances are all, these are things that are actually capable in Google Earth without having our platform, but things like that will allow us to have pretty much limitless capability in terms of any kind of analysis we would want to do for planning purposes and vision purposes, which of course is what this is for. But anyway, I think you guys get the idea, and then the detail is stellar. Again, I can't drill super deep on this particular viewer. This is a really neat little viewer that I can share with you guys. We'll do that a little bit later, but I wanted you to see it. That platform is called Maps Made Easy, but some of the layers that were built in this are here. But one that's really, I think, going to be handy for us is going to be the 3D viewer. So you can go basically to any place on the property and look at it in 3 dimensions. Of course, up here, this would be something that could be, this is Google Earth possible too. Come here, try to get that thing to level up. I'm recording the screen, so a little bit weirder. But this gives us an idea of what the property would look like there in a true aerial. with the idea of the flyover or flying down the road. I believe this actually has a ground view into our property from Google Earth. But if it doesn't, we can do that, and that's what our system will do. So I'll get out of this. Back over here. But anyway, that's pretty much it. This was the way this works is we have a number of shots that are all basically meshed together. It's called an Orthomosaic, and it's technology that AirMac Aerial Imaging now owns and can use again and again. This mission, as we call it, it's basically called a mission in our system. This mission that flies all these different shots up and down, this was recorded and can be duplicated in any number of times we want. So this exact photo, this exact view can be done at any time, and you'll have exactly this view and exactly this kind of capability, and you can layer the different generations of image one over the other, and then flip through them with a layer viewer, and that would be something that I would show you guys how to do. And another platform we have called ARC GIS Pro. That's something that's a platform that all of your professional designers, I know Jeff Marley and his team uses an equivalent of that, or probably has that too. And AirMac has that. And so we can all work together on any kind of enhancements you guys want to do in terms of gathering this data for future reference. So blessings to you guys, much love, and hope this serves you well. One brief epilogue here for you guys that I didn't show you that I think is going to be handy, so I want you all to know that we have, is an elevation feature that has the correct elevations over MSL, or mean sea level, so you can see exactly where your high and low spots are. In this viewer, this won't render in 3D, but in our other viewer in ARC Pro, or ArcGIS Pro, and in Google Earth, I believe, some others it will. So your elevations are down here in footage, and then they're color coded on this heat map, so you can see what is what. Showing the top of the building, it only goes down to a certain resolution. So showing the top of the building in this 830 level. So anyway, I want you guys to see that too.